Hello everybody, welcome to Deluxe Collectibles, and today we're going to be covering the brand new LEGO Marvel 2021 summer sets. It's so exciting that we finally have official photos of these that we are able to talk about, because these were found in a British store by a LEGO fan named Sean Newalart, and they shared the pictures in a brick set group on Facebook. So it's very exciting. Here we are allowed to cover these because they were found in a official store, and they're fairly decent photos here as well. So without further ado, let's just get straight into it here and start covering the sets. Alright, so first up here we have set number 76186, the Black Panther Dragon Flyer, and let's begin by actually going over the box right here just so that we can cover that. So as you can see, of course, this is a part of the Infinity Saga, which is so cool. I love the logo right there in the top. We have Thanos in the top right corner, who of course, it's just so fitting to have that right there. And then along the side, probably one of my favorite elements of the box art here is how they have the little panels here with some really cool characters from the MCU. I think that's really great that they've been able to include a few of them on the side there, and they all look fantastic in that cool sort of like black and white style. I think it looks really great. And then let's start going through the figures here. So we have Black Panther here with some really nice like purple printing there on his actual outfit, it looks like, and then of course primarily the black color scheme, which I think looks so great. So I do like that figure quite a bit. We have one of the new Shatari as well, who look fantastic. I love the highly detailed printing on the actual face there, and the torso looks great as well. And their weapon also looks pretty nice too. It's a very complex looking build, so I do like that quite a bit as well. We can see some of the figures down here, and we get a good look at Shuri here as well, because she's in the actual vehicle, and I think she looks fantastic. I love her using the coder's hair from one of the minifigure series. I think that's really cool. And then her actual torso printing looks great as well from what we can see there. And then we have the actual Dragon Flyer right here, which looks fantastic. I really do like this build here, and I think it looks very accurate to how it looks within the actual MCU. So I love how they were able to recreate that. I like all of the articulation you can have with the wings, and then on the back there you even have some cool translucent blue pieces going along the sides to make it look extra sleek. So I gotta say, this is just a really great looking set. I love the design of it, and I think they just nailed it. Now we have set number 76189, Captain America and Hydra Face-Off, which is going to include 49 pieces and retail for $9.99 USD and most likely $13.99 Canadian. And this set is honestly another really great one. You can see how the box art looks here, and I love how we have Spider-Man in the bottom right corner. I think that is so cool that he's included on the box art there. But basically here, of course, we have a scene from Age of Ultron, I believe is what it's meant to be here, and I think that is so cool. You have one of the little Hydra soldiers there, who we can get a brief look at their torso right there. I don't know if they show it at the bottom here. They do not, so you can see that right there, and I think that looks pretty nice. And then Captain America here looks really fantastic. I love the printing on the side of his helmet there, and I really like the torso as well. I think that looks really nice and very sleek look right there. And then the actual bike, I mean, it's nothing amazing, but I think that it is pretty well done, and it doesn't feel extremely oversized, still a little bit, but I think it's a decent enough set here, and I do like this one overall. Considering it's 4+, I think it's got some great figures and a pretty decent build. Alright, now the next one here is set number 76190, the Iron Man Iron Monger Mayhem right here, and this one will include 479 pieces and retail for $39.99 USD and most likely, I would guess, $49.99 Canadian. But this one here is a really amazing set. It's honestly one of my favorite ones, and I didn't expect that, but I think they did such a great job with Ironmonger here. Of course, he feels a little bit oversized here, I feel like, but I can't fully remember what he looks like in the actual film. Like, I remember his look, but kind of the scale compared to Iron Man. But I honestly like the oversized sort of look here because it allows for a lot of detail. I like how you have the repulsors on each of the hands there, and the actual printing on the head there looks fantastic. I think they really nailed it there. And then even the chest as well looks really great, and the Iron Man figure as well, I absolutely love. I like how they're using that original Iron Man helmet piece there. I think that looks so great, and the actual torso and leg printing looks fantastic as well, and I like how he comes with some of the action pieces there. And then of course we have Pepper Potts as well within this set, who's very fitting here. Nothing spectacular, but I think she fits well within the actual set. And we have a look at Obadiah Stane as well, who looks really great also. And I like the printing on his suit there. I think that looks nice. And then the face printing as well fits honestly really well. I like that they gave him, like, I believe a new face print there, so that's really great. And then Iron Man once again looks really good. So it's just a very nice set, some really great details here, a lot of cool features on the actual mech here, and it looks like it has some fairly good articulation on it, so I do like it quite a bit. I think it's a really great set. Now we've got set number 76191, and this one is the Infinity Gauntlet right here, including 590 pieces retailing for $69.99 USD, which I will assume will either be $79 or $89.99 Canadian, and this set here is really cool. I'm not a huge fan of like these sorts of builds where it's more of like a replica piece, but I do like the way that this looks. I think it's really cool that we're getting like a full-scale Infinity Gauntlet right here. Now I'm not sure if you would actually be able to wear this unless you have really small hands or something, or if you altered the build a little bit, but I think it looks really good. I like the Infinity Stones on there. I don't think they look spectacular, honestly, but I do like how they look somewhat. I think that the colors are all being nailed right there, so I do like that aspect of it, but they look a little bit off, I feel like, but still, I think they do work pretty well on there, honestly. That's very minor nitpicking there, and I think the actual build of the Gauntlet looks fantastic, and looks to have some really great articulation as well, which I really appreciate, so I love that. I like the stand a lot as well. I think that looks great, and I really hope that's a print on that tile there, because I think that is super cool, and this looks really sleek in this box as well, so I think overall it's a really nice looking set. It's not really for me, but I still do have an appreciation for it, and I think it looks really great. Alright, now we have the final one here, and it is set number 76192, the Avengers Endgame Final Battle. This one's going to include 527 pieces and retail for $89.99 USD, and then probably $109.99 Canadian, or $119 is what I would guess there, and this set's absolutely amazing. We're gonna break it down here, and on the far left you can see Ant-Man's van right there, which is really cool that they added this within this set. I do like that quite a bit. You can see an Ant-Man micro figure as well, which is really cool. We have a little like pedestal where you can kind of shoot like a launcher there, which is pretty cool. It's nothing like that's really accurate to the actual film, but I still think it's quite cool. And then we have Thanos here, of course, like the main attraction arguably in this set, because we have an accurate Thanos to the actual film, and I love that so much. He looks so great with his big bald head right there in purple. It looks fantastic. His expression just nails it. He looks so angry, and I love that as well. And then his actual printing on like his torso and legs there look amazing, so I love it so much. And his head should be able to rotate as well. You can kind of see it looking a little bit over there to the right, so you can kind of see a little bit of that in the image there. And then we have Captain America here, who looks spectacular. I love the look of him. I think he looks so amazing here. The torso looks like they just nailed it there. He's holding the hammer and the shield, which is spectacular, so I love that. And then we have Thor right here, who honestly, he's probably the one I'm most disappointed in, just because of the way they did his beard. I was kind of hoping it was going to be molded into the hair somehow with like a new hairpiece, so that's a little bit disappointing, but I do like his actual outfit, and I still think he looks decent enough with a really cool new face print still, but I just would have wished for maybe it to be molded into the hair, but still, nonetheless, he's pretty good there. And then Iron Man is honestly probably my favorite minifigure here. He looks spectacular in this set, and look at that, we have the shield right there, which is so cool, and then the actual power blast pieces look really nice. His torso and legs look so highly detailed, so I love that so much, and the helmet looks great as well, so I'm loving that figure there. We have Black Panther next up here, who looks amazing as well. and I really like his printing on him, so I think that looks really great as well. I'm not sure if it's the same one from the Dragonflyer set. I'd wager a guess that it might be because they do look very similar, but I can't 100% say at the moment. And then we have a Chitauri right here who just looks great. I love their hyper detailed faces there, and then their torso looks great as well. Then we have Scarlet Witch in the set, which I'm so glad we have a new minifigure of her right here. I think she honestly looks really good. I think that her torso looks really nice. Her hair, I think, fits all right with her actual figure there, and then the face printing there looks really nice with like her angry expression. And then if we take a look at the bottom right here, we can see some of the alternate expressions for some of the figures here. We'll just kind of go through them. You can see for Thor right there, and then Scarlet Witch, who has a bit of a happy smirking expression there, and then the other figures here, and Thanos looking fantastic, which we can see his head is facing forward there, so of course confirming the rotation there on the head. And then we have part of the Avengers HQ here, which I really hope the Nano Gauntlet is in this set. I've heard that it might be, but I'm not really seeing it in any of this photo right here, so that's a bit disappointing, but maybe it's somewhere just hidden behind there. And then on the top we have like a little satellite right there, but it all just looks amazing here. I love how there's also a part of it that's broken off right here. That's really great. So just some fantastic details here within this set. I think it looks honestly spectacular. They just nailed it so much, so I love it a lot. I think it's a great set and is absolutely probably my favorite of the wave. Alright, now we've come to the conclusion of the video here, and I think these sets are honestly amazing. I think they're nailing it with the Infinity Saga line here, and I believe we should be getting more sets as well, such as like the Benatar in the future, so I'm hoping to see some of those eventually. But I think for the ones that we've seen here, I am honestly like completely satisfied with them. I think they look so great and are honestly containing some amazing minifigures, some really great builds as well, so I'm loving it a lot. I think they did a great job here, and thanks so much for watching the video. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on these sets down below in the comments section, and if you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like. Also subscribe as well if you want to stay up to date with LEGO news. I'll be sure to cover more Marvel news when it gets revealed, but thanks so much. I'll see you all next time, and always remember, keep on collecting.